Hey guys, what's up? Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a 6-month update on my Etui Voyage pouch in the PM size. It has been 6 months. I cannot believe it either, you guys. I remember uploading my very first video on this piece, and I was just so excited to have like a large SLG from Louis Vuitton, and couldn't believe I went ahead and made that purchase and made the plunge, to go ahead and spend this much money on one piece. But I'm so glad that I did. I'm not gonna lie, I have contemplated selling this since I bought it. Like seriously contemplated it like twice. But I keep talking myself out of it because I know me. I get so set on something, and then as soon as I make the decision to do it, I immediately regret it. Like once the decision is like confirmed, and I'm like, yes, done with it, it's gone, whatever. I immediately regret it. So I keep telling myself that if you get rid of this piece, you're going to regret it. Why do that to yourself? You're going to be even more mad when you're forced to have to rebuy it. You're probably going to sell it at a loss because this is not the most popular piece. People are not going to be willing to give you what you bought it for if they can just go to the website and buy it, because it's not, no, I'll say 6 or 7 times out of 10, they can find it on the LV website. So I'm probably going to sell it at a loss. Then I'm going to be so sad that I sold it. I'm going to have to go back and buy it. Like, no, just don't sell it. So anyway, the wear and tear of this piece is like minimal because I think I've used it as a clutch. I literally want to say like 2 or 3 times, like not very many times at all. I was like high key using this as a catch-all in my bag for like the first month, and then like it dawned on me, like, why are you using a $600 piece as a catch-all in your bag? Like, why are you doing that? So I stopped, and I decided that this was going to be my fancy going out, like grown girl, wanna be fancy, show stopping piece, like when I want to get dressed up and like do fun stuff like as an adult, and like not with my kids. Thought that to myself, and then guess what? The first time I used it, I had my boys with me because I took them to the dentist and I used it as a clutch, and it worked out great. I put my little like blinged out rodeo that I got on Amazon on it, and it was so cute, and I really enjoyed using this as a clutch. And I used it one other time I did a Walmart, grocery shopping trip. I used it as a clutch then, and then I used it one day going to Barnes and Noble super early in the morning. I packed it up and like threw it under my armpit and ran to Barnes and Noble to pick up an order, and that was it. So yeah, 3 times I've used it as a clutch, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it all 3 times. This canvas is so supple. If you can see, like it just puddles and melts in my hand. Like I've never felt Louis Vuitton canvas this soft. Now I've owned Louis Vuitton. I've owned a Speedy, so I've owned one bag before, but I sold it. And I've owned a host of SLGs, and all of the canvases are really hard and really firm and really stiff. But this canvas is very supple, as you guys can see. Like it's just malleable, and it keeps like, like rippling as I'm touching it. And it's a wonderful piece. Like if you're ever in store, ask them if they have this. Just, I mean, you don't have to be interested in buying it, but like just feel it so that you can see that there's differences in canvas. Like when you go to buy things, like not everything is going to feel like a key pouch. Not everything is going to feel like a neo noir, type of canvas. Like some things are super soft, and the Etui Voyage canvas is super soft. So it has a piece of vachetta on it, and the vachetta has no patina. I mean, none, because typically I keep it stored in the box, but I try not to do that. I try to let it breathe so that the vachetta can get air, because I don't want it to dry out or like the pieces smell like glue. So I try to keep it and let it hit room air as much as I keep it in the box. But I do keep it in the box most of the time because I really don't use it much. But it's been hanging out on my desk for like almost a week now because I just want to let it get air. But as you can see, like it literally looks like the day I got it. Like usually the zipper is the first place to show wear. Like you can always tell when someone uses their piece a lot, because the zipper will be all scratched up and starting to fade. And as you can see, my zipper is like pristine, like the day I got it. This piece is made in France, perfectly stitched along the bottom. It all matches up and perfectly stitched on the side. Like this piece is the real deal Louis Vuitton. Like perfectly stitched on the outside. People have a lot of issues with Louis Vuitton with their quality, but I will say this piece is this is what you pay the big money for. Not like a lot of things that they sell, but like this is real deal Louis Vuitton. Like, it's wonderfully made. You can just feel it. You can just smell it. You just know. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the inside. I have been thinking about buying an organizer for it. I feel like I would fare well if I got an organizer for the inside of it. I don't know. Because I feel like an organizer also will take up space on the inside of the piece, and it's already kind of like a flat piece, although it does, like, she can get wide if she wants to, depending on how much I want to fill her up. But I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted on whether or not I get an organizer for it. But here is the tag, and it was made in France, and that has 0 patina as well. And the inside looks just as brand new as the outside does, because I never use her. I mean, there's like one little piece of glitter right there. Other than that, nowhere at all. But I did want to show you guys how, when I do take her out and use her as a clutch, how I pack her up. So I have my Rainbow Pride collection tote right here that I've been using lately, and I'm just going to pull stuff from out of there and put it in here and show you guys what I typically carry when I do carry my Etui Voyage as a clutch. So I have my agenda. I take my agenda everywhere with me, because when I don't, then I regret it. My phone. I don't take that. My reverse key holder, card holder. And I might take my phone out, because I typically, you know how we do, our phones are in our hands. We don't even, only time you'll see me put my phone in my purse is if I'm shopping and I'm on a roll. And I'm like trying to fly through the store and get things done. That's when you'll see me put my phone in my purse. And I bring my keys. Oh, I do bring this because I keep masks in here. And right now it looks like that. Key pouch, key holder, card holder, agenda, and phone. And then, do I bring my sanitizer? Yes. I don't bring lotion. I leave that here. I just make sure I get my hands real nice and oiled up before I leave. Because I don't want, this is fabric lined, and I do not want that spilling. One of my kids tried to open that, and like the top is like, you see how it's like about to come off? When they ripped it right there. And I could see that causing damage in this. So like, nope, you ain't coming with me. And this is an extra card holder, but I don't bring it when I'm doing quick errands. Like when I'm bringing my clutch, I don't, the only card holder I bring is my reverse card holder. Let's see, there's nothing else in here. And I have wipes. And I'll just like put those in there. And that is everything. Oh, I will bring since I'm bringing my agenda, I will bring a pen. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? What did I do with that pen? I just had it. Anyway, I'm going to use a makeshift pen. A pen that I wouldn't bring, but I'm just going to show you guys like how I would bring a pen. So I like to use like little Sharpie markers like this, fine tip ones, but I have a purple one that I use. And I would not just directly put it in my etui. I would put it in here. Because that's fabric lined, I babied the inside of that piece. So I would put the pen in there. And I would put that in there, like that. And then as you can see, she's gonna zip up, like watch. Not even distorted, like maybe a smidge right there. It might be tight right there, but that's because of the way I have it packed in that section. Let me unzip it and see if I could have did anything different. what is right there? Okay, there we go. So my card holder is coming up just a little bit. Oh, I would bring, there are things in my little boxy cosmetic case that I would bring. I would bring chapstick, and I would bring my pill case. Like, I never take medicine, but I never want to be caught in public without it, because like I can't even in pain in public. So I'm gonna take my phone out because it's getting tight in there and I don't want to stress the zipper, and I typically don't put my phone in there anyway, because just as a security thing, like I like to have my phone in my hand, because even when I put my phone in my purse, it just makes me paranoid that it's not in there, so I like to have it in my hand. So when I carry this piece, I carry it like this. So I'm going to put my chapstick in here. I'll put it right there. In my pill case, I'm going to put, I just put it in between the agenda and the reverse card holder. And let's see how she zips up like that. Let's see how she zips up. Yep, easy. A little like wonky right there, but I don't use it enough to worry about like how it zips up, because I know like if I used it every single day, you know, and I was like zipping it up like that, then I would probably be concerned about that. But because I'm just doing it for the sake of the video and I don't use it that much and I don't typically pack it like that, then I'm fine with it. And then when I do have it, like sometimes like if I'm in a rush, I'll just like pinch up here, but for the most part I carry it like under my armpit like this with the vachetta facing out. But that day I went to Walmart with it, I got caught in the rain and I just put it like under my armpit like that so the vachetta wouldn't get like any watermarks or anything on it. But here she is. Like that's how I pack it up when I take it out in public. Like I've never been a clutch girl, but having this piece makes me a clutch girl, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Like it's just like, she was what, a ½ inch when I showed her to you guys initially, and now what is she, 4 inches wide? Like it's such a good piece because the canvas is so soft and mushy and malleable. She can transform and go as wide as you need her to, within reason. Of course, you don't want to ruin your piece, but that's everything I would pack in there. Now that I think about it, I may not even bring these wipes. I may, I don't know. It just depends. Like if I have my kids with me, I'd probably bring those. But if it's just me, I would probably do like a wet one. I have wet ones. Do I have a wet one in there? No. I have wet ones somewhere in the house, and I would like pack maybe like 1 or 2, but stores are really good about having like disinfectant wipes and sanitizer. So sometimes I question myself, like, should I bring my own sanitizer? Because stores are really good about having theirs, but the second I don't, they won't have it, and I will be literally so upset that I can't sanitize my hands or wipe my hands or my car or whatever. So I always try to bring my own in the event that they don't have them available for me. But here's how she's packed up. And just in case I take the boys with me, got to have my wipes. Because my kids are older, but they're boys. Put that pack of wipes right there. And I mean, just for me, like, even if my kids aren't with me, like, I like to have wipes. And I like to use Honest because they're plant-based and they don't have any alcohol or anything in them. And they're better than most wipes. I wish they would have been, you know, out when my boys were little, because I definitely would have used them and the diapers. I just used your run-of-the-mill Huggies and all that when my kids were younger, like a zillion years ago. But yep, that is the Etui Voyage in the PM size, 6-month wear and tear. There is no wear and tear because I barely use her. I'm not a clutch girl 100%. I'm slowly converting to the clutch life, but I'm so thankful that I made this purchase and I have it, because it definitely gives you a different vibe when you carry a clutch. And it just, I don't know. If you know, you know. If you have a clutch, you know. Like, I like this piece and I definitely want to use it more. I know I will use it more in 2022. But yes, this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions on how to convert this into a wristlet, because I've seen people trying to do that. I've seen people say you could put a D-ring in there and like attach something to it. I don't know if I'm that brave to distort my piece. I definitely don't want to put any strain on the zipper and put like a hook on the zipper. I'm just fine with carrying it clutch style because that's what I bought it for. But if you guys have any other suggestions as in how to convert this into a crossbody bag or whatever, let me know down in the comments below. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.